is the most severe cybersecurity threat we are going to face in the upcoming days, weeks, months? I intend to tell you about a threat that is currently considered by many of us one of the most dangerous, but actually is not. And about a danger that is really serious, but unfortunately is not commonly understood as such. Hello everybody, let's get started. What is this? Oh, I wish you have never seen this on the screen on your own device, but you do certainly recognize what it is. Ransomware is the malware probably the most frequently discussed in media, most commonly identified by the public, and quite possibly most annoying for regular users. Last year, you must have spotted the already famous episode of WannaCry. WannaCry came on the scene in May, launched by so-called Shadow Brokers group. Formerly, they have proudly announced to have stolen a Windows exploit, Eternal Blue, originally developed by NSA, US National Security Agency. The same Windows vulnerability will be then exploited by some WannaCry followers, such as variants of Petya ransomware. Picture-perfect English and Chinese language versions might suggest that WannaCry has been engineered in the Middle Kingdom. All other versions came undoubtedly from Google Translate. But according to Finnish company F-Secure, the encryption procedure of WannaCry was identical with the one used formerly by Swift Financial malware, connected in turn on previous attack on Sony Pictures, which was carried out from the North Korea. So, the origin is not quite sure. What is absolutely sure is that WannaCry was short-time and widespread epidemic. In only a few hours, within a single day, the attack spread out to thousands of Windows stations all over the world, everywhere. You can easily identify the ransom message here on this advertising banner, and here in a shop's display screen. Well, maybe that was somehow amusing, but more serious systems have also been affected. ATM machines, park meters. This is a train timetable at Frankfurt Bahnhof. Thanks God, not the railway control system, right? Well, actually, the control center didn't have much more luck with WannaCry. That day, many companies made a day out for their stuff. Just couldn't use their computers, paralyzed by the ransomware. The critical problem with WannaCry was that the attack, maybe unwillingly, stopped essentially within a single day, and the attackers disappeared. So there was practically no chance to get your data back. Even if you had paid the ransom, the ransomware gang was no more there to respond to you. This unfortunate incident has seriously driven mad not only the victims, but also all other ransomware gangs on the market. It was against their premeditated reputation. You get what you pay for. That's the principal clause of their whole business.
Right.
So remember, you should never pay a ransom. But if you do, better make sure that your ransomware gang is still somewhere out there. And would you consider to bargain? Well, gangs just want to make money, easy money, a fast buck. It's a business. Filthy, but still business. So yes, you can always negotiate. Want a proof? Here it is. This is an intercept of a communication between some Taiwanese victim of another ransomware ThunderCrypt and its command and control. At the end of the day, the victim managed to walk away without paying a single dollar. And the malware actor ended up modestly by suggesting the victim to sponsor him a coffee, maybe. Better a cup of coffee than nothing, isn't it? Now, let me tell you the truth. Ransomware is not the most vital danger. Actually, it's not a threat at all. Well, it is a threat, but not a big one. Well, it is a big one, but it should not be, because ransomware is the easiest threat to mitigate. There's only one thing you need to mitigate it. You only need to follow your backup policy.
Right.
Did you ever pay such a ransom? If so, you're a moron. Instead of paying, you should comfortably sit down and enjoy watching your computer to restore the system and the data from your last good backup. 15 minutes and it's done. You don't pay a ransom, you just use your backup. Oh, you don't have a backup.
This is a tablet.
Definitely you must be a moron. Well, forgive me, it's easy for me to say, but using a backup is actually the easiest thing on earth. At least for a personal computer and home use. And there's quite a lot of good software to do that. Some absolutely free, and even if you buy one, again, you end up with $200 or $300 for your entire home or small office network. And you will need backups anyway, sooner or later. But it's not so sweet and beautiful for a large network with hundreds or thousands of computers. $200 or $300 will not be enough to provide a feasible solution. There's one example. A hospital, victim of some ransomware. The affected files were backed up and could have been recovered, but restoring them would take days and would be costly, said the hospital's CEO. From a business standpoint, paying a small ransom made more sense, he said. Well, the gang asked for 4 bitcoins. At that time, they were valued at about $55,000. Instead of paying that money, they should have invested it in a better backup solution. Look, buying bitcoins, paying ransom, and getting your data decrypted back also takes time.
Right.
And you can easily find yourself in trouble again with another infection. So backup is the only reliable solution. And suddenly ransomware is not a problem anymore. So if not the overrated ransomware, what is the most important threat of the incoming future? In my humble opinion, it's IoT, the Internet of Things. We stand up today on the edge of a new era of ubiquitous smart devices, smart watches, smart TVs, smart glasses, smart meters, smart homes, smart cities, smart grids, smart defense, smart everything.
Maybe smart people.
Not so sure about it.
We like them.
According to gardeners, there will be 26 billion IoT devices on the market in the next 2 years. Some others estimate it to be even more. Well, you know, we actually don't need IP version 6 addresses. They do. And what is the future they bring along? Well, let's see. A couple of years ago, a burglar had to carefully survey your house in order to conclude whether you had gone on holiday. Today, you can just ask remotely your smart fridge about the last time it was opened. We have already seen spamming botnets consisting of pawned TVs, IP cams, home routers, etc. Russian custom officers have taken over a shipment of Chinese electrical kettles, secretly equipped with tiny Wi-Fi adapters and spying software. Yeah, we're on the edge. Just one step short from dispatching spam all over your neighborhood from your teapot. Smart toys that you might consider to buy as a gift for your little niece or nephew. Some of them designed to do baby watch, most of them appearing in large quantity in police reports for abuse and stalking reported by concerned parents. Cloud pets, smart Barbie, kind of contradiction in terms actually. I remember the headlines. Smart bears taken over. Now sounds like a horror story. A terrifying gang of smart bears in the wild. Maybe you should reconsider that gift. And what about smart cars? Profiling your driving habits, allowing for remote control, locking, unlocking the doors from your nomen smartphone, but not only yours in too many cases. A lucky day has come for car thieves. They don't need to come to your car anymore to steal it. Your car will gently come to them, right where they want. And all software needs updates and patches, right? Imagine an over-the-air update while you're driving. Brakes module update, packet 7 of 15 on a highway.
Terrible.
Do you believe other transportation means will be much safer and more dependable? Some controlled experiments have already proven the opposite. Please remind me to wish you a good return home. Well, planes are probably still the safest transport machines, but what the future brings is a big problem also for them. A plane is not only hardware, there are a million lines of code in it. Biocybernetics, implantable medical devices. That's the future that has already come true. You can buy smart glasses, smart contact lens, equipped with video camera, GPS, wireless communication. Could it be possibly so malicious to record your credit card's PIN while you enter it to an ATM, for instance? Try to recall, did your grandma ever needed a firewall for her glasses? You certainly will. But let's go back to your smart home. How long will the manufacturer provide updates for your smart devices? What will happen if the cloud backend goes down or the service provider ceases to pay for his cloud account? How long will it take for an IoT ransomware to appear? A malware that will lock you down in your own home and not let you out until you pay a ransom in bitcoins. Well, actually, it already happened. This is a luxurious 4-star romantic Z hotel Jägerwild in Austrian Alps. Winter holiday, peak season. The hotel had to pay a few $1,000s ransom, or euros, to unlock the hacked electronic key system and let hundreds of guests enter back to their rooms. Fortunately, it was not the worst case. The guests were free to leave their rooms. They just couldn't re-enter back. Hotel management was clever. I was told that after a third attack, they called for a locksmith to get rid of electronic keys and reinstalled the old-fashioned door locks. Well, does anybody really know how to make all these things safe? How to secure the incoming great smart world? I leave you there and let you think a little about it. About that future. And good luck.